Hi guys, my name is Keeley and I am from We Buy in a MOTORHOME. Today we are taking a look around AUTOSLEEPER's new conversion, the AUTOSLEEPER Air. This is based on the Ford Transit. This is the 2 litre, 170 brake horsepower. We are expecting 2023 prices to start at around £70,000. Good thing about this, it's got the AUTOSLEEPER brand, years and years of experience, so you already know that it's going to be good quality inside and out. Okay, from the outside, we've got it in this sort of burgundy red colour. Personal preference, not too keen on the colour, but it wouldn't stop me from buying it. We've got the nice tinted windows, so yeah, it looks pretty good from the outside. What do you guys think? Welcome into my humble abode. Based sort of first impressions, personally, I really like it. AUTOSLEEPER, you know what you're getting with them. The finishing is great in here. We've got the sort of under unit heat lights, which are great. I think that's a really nice touch. We've also got in the back, you've got your reading lights, which is great. Kids are asleep upstairs, sitting down here reading your book, watching TV, just have the little lights on. I think sort of general first impressions are yeah, pretty good. Sleeper, you know you're going to get them great finishing touches. I don't know if you can see in these side pockets, the suede is actually inside them as well, which I think is a really nice touch, which kind of brings me onto the upholstery. Now, it's divided opinion in the office. 50% of us love it, I love it. 50% of it don't really like it. I think it looks really modern, really contemporary. I think the yellow just pops against the grey, and I think it makes it look really expensive and classy. Just something to note about the upholstery, it marks really easily, but obviously you can get it away, so it kind of marks really easily. I mean, the kids are going to love writing messages on here for you. They're going to think that's great, and then we just wipe it away. So, just looking at the kitchen, you've got the 2-ring hob here, which I think for something of this size is actually great, that you've got the 2 rings. Also next to it, got little sink, which is actually, again, a great size for something this big. Plenty of storage in the kitchen. Nice little touch, slide out knife and fork holder, which I think is a really nice touch. Nice little oven here, which again, for the size of the motorhome, I think is great. Bit weird, underneath the oven, in the kitchen, is where you keep your porta potty. Probably not the most hygienic thing in the world, but you know, never mind, you've got to keep it somewhere. So, now we're getting into the colder months of the year. Temperature gauge, really nice, goes all the way up to 35 degrees. So, if you're sitting in here in December, you fancy going away for the weekend, you're going to be nice and toasty. Also, socket USB points, which I think personally, in this day and age, every motorhome needs. So now, finders in the back, lots of room in here. So a great feature about this is the seats actually move backwards and forwards. So when you're traveling, you can push them all the way forwards. You've got loads of room in the back, bodyboards, wetsuits, walking shoes, dog crate, whatever you've got, you can fit in the back. Again, lots of storage. Nice little, like, shoes would be great in there, that kind of thing. Then we've also got another big one in the middle, which is actually accessible from both sides. So that's great, and that's where the leg of the table is kept, which brings me onto the table. So table is stored in the back, nice and secure. When you're traveling, that's not going anywhere. As we move round, we have got the shower. So nice little outdoor shower in here, which I think is great. When you get back from the beach, you're all sandy, hose off the kids and off they go to play at the park, which is great. Again, lots of storage, wardrobe at the top, wind out for the awning. John's favourite part of this whole motorhome is this, USB points. So something else to note, I'm only 5'2" and I have absolutely no problems in shutting this down, which is great because I know some can be a little bit heavy. So as we move round, as I was discussing with you before, that was awkward. As I was discussing before, this moves backward and forward. So all you have to do is pull these out, lift this up and slide all the way forward. As you can see, loads of space in the back. Chuck the kids' bikes in, all the beach stuff, and off you go. We're going to show you now how to put the bed up. I bet you're wondering, how is the bed made up? Well, I'm going to show you. So that took all of about 30 seconds to make up this bed. You've seen how you make up one double bed. If you're asking, where's the other one? Pop-up roof. I'm now going to show you how to get up into the pop top. Pre-warning, it's not very glamorous. The only things really there is to use is people will use the arms of the chairs, which I wouldn't recommend because it breaks them. So to get up, you have got to kind of climb a little bit. So, you now find me up here. I think it's so spacious up here, it's really nice. I think with some pop tops they can be a little bit low, but up here I think you've got plenty of room. You've got the nice reading lights, you've even got windows with the fly screen. I really like it. I mean, I could definitely sleep up here, and I think somebody sort of, I know I'm little, but a normal sized person could definitely sleep up here with loads of room. It's not even necessarily just for kids. Okay, so when you're up here, this is how you get down. And we're back down. So just something to note, it wasn't actually meant to be part of the video, but we've closed the pop top down and this is sticking outside. So that's something to note, that when you are pulling it down, you just need to be mindful of where it's going, because we're gonna have to go back in and just rectify that now. Okay, so you find me now in the cab. Something I do actually really like is the touchscreen that you've got in here. I know it's a bit of a controversial thing. Some people don't like it because they say it just looks like it's been stuck on as an afterthought, but I actually think it looks really great. So you've got like sort of radio, you connect your phone. It's also got a built-in sat nav, which I think is great. Something that probably does let it down a little bit is sort of the plastic in the front. I think it's quite like, just pretty basic, I think. Based on sort of the rest of the camper van, I think this doesn't sort of follow suit. There's a lot going on, a lot of buttons, a lot of different things, cruise control, parking assist, that kind of thing. So there is a lot going on in the front. But yeah, I do think sort of the plastic does let it down a little bit. Question is, would I buy one? Absolutely. I think you're always going to compare something like this to the Volkswagens because they're the kings of the category. Personally, controversial, I prefer this. I just think the standard is nicer. It's just nicer altogether. So yeah, I definitely would have one. I've been Keeley. We're We Buying a Motor Caravan. This is the AUTOSLEEPER Air based on the Ford Transit. See you later. Oh, I didn't take the handbrake off.